You guys get to pick who is the alpha and who is the omega. Congratulations. Dante would definitely be a good pair with our favorite Papa, Papa Louis. Shipping never really crossed my mind. Elsa x Jack Frost is what opened my horizons when I was a 12-year-old and made me realize that I can pick two completely different franchises and still ship characters. And then I forgot about it until recently. I was scrolling through my Instagram when I saw a post by Capcom. So, in case you missed it, Capcom's new intern posted a few cross game Capcom ships. As I was swiping, my initial reaction was, haha, so funny, can't believe Capcom let their intern post their top ships. Hire me? Huh? Vergil x Edgeworth. Now, I started playing the Devil May Cry and Ace Attorney series in like 2020 at the same time. And one thing that I noticed was how similar Virgil and Edgeworth were as characters. I would annoy my elder sister because she is the one who introduced me to both the franchises and talk about how similar these characters are. And if Virgil was an Ace Attorney, he would definitely be Edgeworth, and vice versa. Shipping never really crossed my mind because I'm not that much of a shipper. And then I saw this post. I could have shipped them. And I mess with that heavy. Capcom intern, you're a genius. So that got me thinking about different cross franchise ships out there and how so many of them make sense. Now, I'm not a hardcore shipper. To be honest, I'm not even a medium shipper. So, even though I'm not a shipping connoisseur, I still have a few cracked crossover ships that I think would work really, really well. And thanks to the Capcom intern, I think I'm finally ready to share these cracked ships with the actual shipping connoisseurs out there. I hope I get approved by y'all. Shipping changes you as a person. Shipping has changed franchises. Shipping has helped franchises. Even if you're not a fan of shipping, you cannot deny the fact that shipping has had a huge influence over a lot of franchises and is basically carrying most of them. Let's start with, do you ship it or do you ship it not? My very first ship features Dante from the super famous series Devil May Cry. Dante has to be one of my favorite protagonists in the history of media, franchises, whatever. He is the best protagonist, according to me. Nothing beats Dante. I've thought about this ship a lot, and Dante would definitely be a good pair with our favorite Papa. Papa Louis. Well, do I really need to tell you all why? Papa Louis and Dante is a ship made in heaven. Papa Louis x Dante is perfect. Until I thought about it and I found a better character than Papa Louis for Dante. Papa Louis is kind of a not the best person out there, and I think Dante deserves somebody better than that. And who could have been better than the boy himself, Roy? Roy x Dante is, in fact, the perfect ship out there. Dante might be a haha hee hee goofy character, and a lot of people might just reduce him to pizza. But you know what? Dante is more than that. Dante has feelings, Dante has PTSD, Dante is probably depressed. And you know who else matches that description? Roy. Roy does. Roy is not all about making pizzas and delivering them. He is also a deep character wounded by Papa Louis. It is love at first sight. And they're both red. I've been alive for 21 years and this is probably the best ship I've come up with. 10 out of 10, absolutely amazing. How can you not like it? Next up, I think Papa Louis can be paired with some character out there. I know he's not a great person and he's probably done a lot of war crimes, but there is somebody out there who we can ship with Papa Louis. This character is from one of my favorite franchises ever. It's Larry Butts from Ace Attorney. Larry is a loser who has dated a lot of women through the entirety of all the Ace Attorney games. But he doesn't end up with any of them, and most of his relationships just last for a few weeks or months. Throughout the game, you'll also see him doing various part time jobs. And who else can provide him with part time jobs other than Papa Louis? Papa Louis has a bazillion businesses going on, And I think he can I think he can give Larry good jobs. Good short term, part time jobs. Papa Louis will come to Larry's rescue, give him a job, Larry will fall in love, Papa Louis will leave. He comes back again, he gives him another job, he leaves. I think this is just so canon when it comes to Larry's life. He's doing some part time job, he's dating some woman, she leaves. This is just the lore of Larry. You don't need to play the Ace Attorney games. This is the lore of Larry. This is a sad ship because Papa Louis will leave Larry behind every single time, but will also give him hope by coming back every single time. And that is why I think the perfect tag for this ship should be doomed to fail. Because this ship is doomed to fail. Why? Because Larry mentions in the game that he is sadly straight and cannot do anything about it. The third ship involves two bears. Listen, I'm not a furry, but I have a very solid point coming on, so listen carefully. The bear from Danganronpa and Teddy from Persona 4. I have not played a single Danganronpa game, nor have I watched the anime, but listen, I just want some character to humble Teddy because I hate him. I hate Teddy. But at the same time, I don't want it to be a human character because Teddy's weird. He's a weirdo. Ugh. So I thought, oh, wait a minute. What is fit for a bear? Another bear. Unless and until the Danganronpa bear also turns out to be half human, like Teddy, the tag for this ship would be
Only people have human rights.
the next ship is the one that I think rivals Roy x Dante. I think it is just as good as it. I think this is also one of the best things I have come up with for the past 21 years. And I want to believe somebody out there has already done this because this is absolutely beefy, juicy, and magnificent. Goro Majima from the Yakuza franchise and Solid Snake. I have nothing to say about the ship except for the fact that I think every single person on Earth should be shipping them. The tag Omegaverse. Alpha X Alpha turns to Alpha X Omega when the Alpha finds out that they're indeed not an Alpha. You guys get to pick who is the Alpha and who is the Omega. Congratulations. The next ship is for the Otome girlies, for the Otome fans. We have Caleb from Love and Deep Space, and the bomb from Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Tag, it was meant to be. Next up involves Nero from Devil May Cry. Now, I just really wanted to say Nero X me because if I had to date somebody from the Devil May Cry franchise, I would choose Nero. He's a little more mentally stable than the others, just a little more. And he's cute. Sorry, Kirie. But the problem is, this is not how this works, right? I can't just put me in there. So I thought, who is a character that is very similar to me? Luigi. Nero X Luigi. Tag, you can't go against the author. So the last ship involves a character from Persona 2. I know nobody plays Persona 2. I know I should have chosen like Persona 5 or something, but I love Persona 2 and I will talk about it. So the character is Nyarlathotep. I can't read his name, so I'll just call him Nyarly. Cute little Nyarly. Nyarly. Nya. Sorry. So Nyarly is basically a manipulative and cruel entity which represents the destructive aspect of humanity's collective consciousness. In the game, he manipulates a lot of events by spreading rumors that then become reality. So when rumors are spread and are believed by a lot of people, they can turn real. And the game kind of goes crazy with it, a bit too crazy, but that is just what makes it amazing. So I was thinking that what if instead of this rumor thing, Gnarly does something like if you lie and a lot of people believe it, then it turns into reality. And you know what's the first thing that came to my mind after that? Pinocchio. Gnarly X Pinocchio. I mean, listen, Pinocchio would never grow his nose, dude. Like, Pinocchio would be happy Okay, so I couldn't find a picture of Pinocchio. Only this kid's picture is showing up, which is really weird because I thought that Pinocchio was a wooden toy. So, yeah, never mind. I just searched it up and turns out that the toy turns into a real boy. So, yeah, no, we are not doing the ship. Cancelled. We'll just move on to the honorable mentions. So, the honorable mentions are not that great ships, at least I think so. I didn't want to include them in the video, but I thought, why not? This is my channel, I can do whatever I want to. So, the honorable mentions without any reasoning behind them are One Karma from Ace Attorney and Rugal from King of Fighters. Bayonetta from Bayonetta, and Juri Han from Street Fighter, Godot from Ace Attorney, and Eno from Guilty Gear. They give me the are they siblings or are they dating vibe, so I just had to put them up there. And the last one again has a Persona 1 character. I know nobody plays Persona 1, but Nanjo, the one from Persona 2, because the Persona 1 Nanjo is a minor and that's weird, and Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. Now we all know Doofenshmirtz wants to take over the tri-state area, and Nanjo is very similar to that. Nanjo wants to be the number one man in Japan. Only in Japan. Not the world, not the universe, only Japan. So yeah, this is my list of characters that I think should date each other. And I believe that at least one of these ships deserve a fanfiction. You know, if any one of you guys write one, um, I mean, let me know. And for the shipping connoisseurs, I just want to know, do I get promoted from a normie shipper to a medium shipper at least? Right? I think I deserve it. Right? And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys had a good time watching my video. I don't think so. Yeah, that's about it. This is the kind of stuff I'll be making on YouTube. So yeah, I'll be doing more of this. This is fun. Bye.